Hey everybody, it's Anna. Welcome to the Wednesday card in this week's tarot story. So today we have the Queen of Wands. The Queen is the expansive principle of the court cards. That's how I see her role. So she takes her quality of her suit and she broadens it, she expands it, she broadens the impact of of the energy of that suit in the world. And the wands are connected to the element of fire. So that's about feeling impassioned and excited and confident and inspired. So the Queen's job then is to kind of broaden the expression of passion and inspiration and confidence in the world. So she sits here in this card, she's facing head on. She has the sunflower in one hand, which connects to vitality and the movement of the earth. And she also has a little cat right there, which suggests that she's got a little bit of a witchy nature to her. So she has access to magic. And because she is the broadening principle of her suit, she draws other people into their own experience of passion and excitement and inspiration. So the image of the Queen to me is an invitation. She's there kind of sitting in the center of things. I often think of her as like a social butterfly. She's so lit up, she's so on fire that people naturally want to be around her because they are kind of drawn into their own fire when they're around her. But this is a very visible card, which means she is in the center. She is visible, okay? She is lit up. She is on fire. So she is very readable in the world. And whenever we are visible, there is a possibility that we get worried about what other people are thinking. And that sort of changes our vibration. So yesterday's card was the Eight of Pentacles reversed, and we talked about how the Eight of Pentacles is about finding mastery. Like you have a skill, you're really good at it, you don't even have to think about it, you can just enjoy the flow of your muscle memory that will carry you through because you've done this enough that you've acquired this mastery, right? But the reversal is kind of like the mind is kind of intercepting and asking questions and judging and being vigilant because it thinks that you need its help in making sure you create a good product, right? Well, this feels like the same possible problem here, is that the mind, while you're being all vibrant and lit up and excited, the mind's going, but how do you look? How do you look to other people? The mind is sort of stepping outside the experience and trying to make sure that you are safe or you're appropriate. And so that, again, I think this week is a lot about helping the mind understand there are places where its input is not necessary because there's an intuitive flow to what I'm doing. And actually, the mind needs to learn to trust that flow. The mind doesn't have to understand the flow because it doesn't, but it does have to learn to trust there is something magical about this that the mind needs to keep its hands off. And it just takes a while for the mind to learn that. And it takes data points. Like the mind, you have to do something 1,000 times before the mind goes, oh, I guess we're good at that. I mean, I've shared this before that when I started pulling tarot, every time I would shuffle the cards and cut the deck, my mind would go, did you do that right? Did you do that right? And I just had to get used to saying, yes, I did it right. Thank you. I did it right. And now my mind will occasionally still do that. But typically it kind of agrees, well, I guess you did that right. It doesn't know how I do it. It doesn't know why I did it right. But it's trusting that, yes, somehow I'm doing it right. So there is something about like reassuring the mind, yeah, I got this. I don't need your input, don't need your help, don't need you worrying about these people. I am in flow right now and there is something really cool and magical in this. Don't mess it up. Just kind of stay still, be an observer and appreciate what you're seeing. And then the mind gets to enjoy this wonderful witchy queen as well and what she can bring into the world. That's today's card. See you tomorrow for our next one. Bye.